What time is it? Where the hell's he at? He told me to be here at 2 o'clock. It's 2:22. Come on, where you at, Trumpy? Today, I'm gonna apply for the Director of HUD, Housing Urban Administration. I'm hanging out with a big shot today, baby. We're going on a real jet. Look at that.
No fucking streaming.
Yes, sir.
Someone took my plane to Italy. They streamed all the way back and forth, cost me 55 grand.
Oh, just
Yes, don't fucking stream. You can use all the email you want. Just don't stream Netflix. Don't stream fucking videos. Don't upload shit. And then, by the way, don't shit in the bathroom. The bathroom is for number one.
This is smooth flying, baby.
Let's go, baby. Let's head Miles in the house. Let's go.
Look at this. Just like being on the boat, baby. What? Up in the air?
It was amazing. It was awesome. Oh my God, that was the best experience ever. I have a great time.
That's what she used to say to me. We made it to Vegas, baby, in the G550. I feel like I'm on a fucking military base with the helicopters flying by. I feel like we landed in a war zone, baby. They park planes like cars here.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive.
All right, today you're in for a treat. One of our viewers is selling his $1 million condo in the Waldorf Astoria right on the Strip. And let me tell you, when you go Waldorf Astoria, you're going to the top level. Look at this, you live in a building and you have your restaurant. 3 restaurants in your own building. It even has a mini drugstore. You live somewhere, you're gonna have a meeting, what else could you ask for? This gym is huge, way bigger than mine. I still wouldn't come here. Oh, we got free gifts. I'm in luck. I got 2 of the best financial enthusiasts here that got their finger on the button. You live right in this area.
Yeah.
So what's so great about this area if you live here?
I would say there's no more central location in all of Las Vegas. This is where you want to be when it's New Year's or F1, this is the spot. And if you like valet, that's pretty much your option because there's no self-parking here.
No self-parking?
No.
Very good. All right, so how's things in Vegas? You see things, how do you see the market right now? Is it kind of like at a standstill and we're waiting for something to happen, or what's going on?
Things are still selling, and they're selling at crazy numbers. Like I see everything on the market. Same with commercial. I know you were helping me before. Nothing is good that's coming up. Everything's selling at like, a 6 cap, 5.5. It doesn't make sense to me, so like I've not done anything.
You know why? Because everybody that owns commercial real estate right now, including myself, we paid a very high price, but we were borrowing at a very low price. So basically, we were doing arbitrage, okay? But unfortunately, the market doesn't permit that right now. But we're still stuck at that high basis. So for us to sell it to you for a good deal, we gotta take a hit, and we're not ready to do that yet. But some guys are gonna be forced to take a hit soon, and you will get some really good deals soon. But eventually, all the debt that is out there has to be paid off soon.
But you know what? If they lower interest rates fast enough, I think they'll save the market.
Then they'll be able to refinance their debt. But I don't think we're gonna see interest rates go down as quick as we saw them go up.
Probably not, but what I already saw is that now that we've reduced interest rates a little bit, the cap rates have gone down with that. So I'm seeing the exact same decline in cap rates as they are with the federal funds rate. So I thought maybe things might stay the same, you get a slightly better deal. No, all of a sudden their prices are going up now.
It's a definitely strange market right now, but you're going to see some distress soon. You're definitely going to see some distress. Some people are just going to say, you know what, I'm done, and they're going to throw in the towel. I've already bought 3 properties in the last this year, about 50 cents in a dollar. But they were, the real rough stuff. And then the better assets start coming in. We just got to be patient and wait. But unless rates just crash down and then everybody's saved, I don't think so. There's still going to be some people that are going to there's always going to be some people that are going to be, go belly up. Real estate is probably the most common way people have achieved wealth. I never made money on a sale. The actual physical liquid money always came from a refinance. I bought hotels for 18, 20 million bucks, but I got loans on them for 25 to 30. And borrowing money from the bank is a non-taxable event. Refinancing is smart. It is even smarter if you're consolidating your higher interest debt like credit cards or student loans. Most American homeowners are house rich but pocket poor, baby. So now's the time to call the people I trust. My sponsor, American Financing. These guys are the real deal. Family owned, been around for 25 years. They're gonna tap into that sweet home equity of yours. American Financing customers are pocketing on average $800 a month. That's like getting a $10,000 raise without having to kiss up to your boss. You may get pre-qualified in 10 minutes, baby. There are no upfront fees. Hell, you may or might close your loan in as little as 10 days. And if you get off your butt and do this today, you might even delay your next 2 mortgage payments. Go to AmericanFinancing.net/Ben or pick up that phone and dial 866-888-9582 right now. Find out how much cash you can save. Thank you, American Financing, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the program.
I do have an opportunity now. You might be interested in this. I could build a guest house on one of my duplexes. So turn it from a 2 to a 3 unit. Cost about 220 grand to do this, but I could rent it out for probably 20.
This is in California?
Yes.
How many square feet you building?
It'd be about 800 square feet, but I could rent it for 2,700 a month. Maybe 25 worst case, but it would cost me
build?
220 grand.
220 grand, that's like $300 a square foot almost. That's a lot. You better check around and get some other bids from other contractors. I mean, that sounds like a lot.
Well, it's including tearing down a garage that's there in the back. And
That's worth 3 to 5 grand.
Okay,
5
great.
grand. So for 10 grand, you can make a house disappear.
That's it.
Plumbing, electricity, like everything, the sewer line, like everything has to be connected to that guest house. And do it
Yeah, but
nice
it's not
enough
that far away.
No, it's not. Maybe 20 feet.
You better get some more bids. I think that contractor's juicing it up too much. You know, the problem with contractors is this. They're gonna go out and get these fantastic deals on materials, and you're gonna mark them up.
Yes.
So the more you're involved with the project, the more you can save. You see, when I do a contract, I say, okay, you want this job, then let's sit down and let's go over this job. How much for this? How much for plumbing? How much for electrical? All he's doing is subbing it out. And then he's gonna mark it up. Listen, contractors gotta make money. But typically, industry standards are, whatever the job costs, it's 20%, all right? Or whatever his cost is. But a lot of them try to get greedy, especially in California. So if you got a little more involved and you started taking bids, before we build a building, my son goes out and gets 6 bids from 6 different contractors. And they tell us exactly what everything's costing. And they break it down. And then we compare them with the other contractors. And then we get on the phone and say, hey, you know, this guy says he's gonna do this electrical for 20 grand. You're trying to charge me 30. What's up? Simple as that. We know there's no secrets here. It's your money. All right, California's a little more expensive. 200's pushing it. You're talking almost 3, okay? Now, 200 square foot makes a lot of sense. 800 square feet, 160 grand. You're gonna rent that sucker for 2,700 a month. That's a home run. We need to talk about you taking bids.
Okay.
You know, and finding, you know, a contractor that you know you can trust, that's gonna do the job and not try to milk you.
Yeah, I actually did get 2 bids. The other one came in at 175, but I didn't like the guy as much as I did the 220 guy. Like the 220 guy has like a history of just doing great work, on time, delivers. The other guy's a bit, you know, not as responsive. That was a big one for me, is like, I keep having to follow up.
You gotta go back to the guy at 2 1/4, and you're gonna say, you know, I'm getting other bids and they're coming in, you know, at $150, $175. And listen, but I really like you, and I really wanna work with you. But you know, everybody's got a budget. You know, is there any way we can trim the fat on this deal? Let's go over it. Going over it with them, you'll be surprised. Because once they get to the table and you start going over it with them, they start saying, yeah, I can trim a little fat off of this, and I can trim some fat off of that. It's a process. But you know, if you spend time in a process, you're gonna save some money.
Got it, okay.
And I get more than 2 contractors. If you didn't like the first guy, it's a cheap price, I try to find somebody else.
But it's worrisome for me too, LA County, like dealing with them and like, do I really want to invest more money in LA County?
Well, your property is telling you, yes, it pays to invest in that property. That's all that matters. If the numbers work, that's all that matters.
Numbers work.
Go to benmal.com, consult with Ben, get me on the phone. Let's talk about it.
It's worth it, worth every penny.
We trade. Carl, I could never live here. You know why? There's no way I'm moving to a place where Dolce & Gabbana and Tiffany and Gucci and Louis Vuitton is across the street. Can you imagine living across the street from these stores, Carlin? Yeah. Prada, oh my God. This is a big shot event. I'm going on after Charles Payne. No pain, no gain, baby.
And that's from two old roosters.
Hey, two guys from New York, baby. Two guys from New York.
That's
There you
right.
go. You guys came up from the bottom.
Yeah, but I was
Back when
afraid.
New York-
I
back
was
when New York
afraid to go.
Wasn't
I was afraid to go
gentrified.
past 125th Street.
There you go.
And I couldn't come down 96th Street because no cab would bring me down.
All right, baby.
Doing your makeup's a lot of work and trouble and buying all this stuff. And for 21 years, she is an expert. And she don't take a long time either, you know? You tell her, hey, we gotta be somewhere, magically does what she gotta do, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Blue, and she's done, huh?
Even though I like her without makeup.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say.
When she doesn't have makeup on, it's like that, it shows the youthfulness, you know? Because she
True.
looks like she did when I met her.
Oh, sweetheart, you gotta place it, aren't you? I know. I was like, okay.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
The man.
Oh no, even the guys are starting to compliment me. That's not good.
Welcome, Ben and Todd.
Ben Mallah, everybody.
This is the most authentic person you'll ever meet.
And Carla's family came to work for Ben.
I think today you still employ almost all of her family members, don't you?
When you marry a Mexican, you inherit 15 family members. And they're all ready to work, baby.
You guys, give it up for my friend Ben Mallah.
Thank you very much. It's great. It's a great, event to get in a room of people that talk about something positive and people working together and helping each other. I mean, it's a human thing. One day, Rafal, you're going to be human and you're going to be able to understand what it's like. I get to keep the makeup, right? Yeah. Thank you.
57.
57 Amazon trucks, baby. How's your sense of humor?
Pretty good. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa! Is that how you say it?
Yes.
What language? Korean?
Japanese.
Chinese? Japanese! Asshole! Let me tell you something. I will not live in any house without Toto toilet.
Oh, yes.
The best. But do you know why Indian women have the red dot on their head? You know why?
Why?
When you marry one, you wipe it away and see
Yeah.
how many 7-Elevens you won.
Yes.
I'm joking. 19 years old, how many duplexes you got? 3. 3 duplexes at fucking 19. Don't tell me he don't look like a young Mark Zuckerberg. Security. There's only one problem taking a picture with him. You know what that is?
No.
Guilty by association.
That's right.
This kid, I can tell you right now, I get that feeling about people. This kid's gonna be a big shot. What grade are you in? Fifth grade? So what are you, 10 or 9? You got skipped. I love to see young children really ready to rock and roll, and we're here in Vegas, baby, and Chris happens to be someone I've known for what, a year. Okay, but we've had private meetings. This guy's got a lot of money going on, a lot of money flowing, and he's making moves. We said, hey, we're in town. So we went and looked at his condo. He's got it on the market.
So I came to meet Ben because I had a spending problem. I know how to earn money. I don't know how to save money. I don't know how to invest money. So because of Ben, I liquidated my Lamborghini, and he's gonna help me liquidate my apartment. I'm not the best at it, but because of that, it put me in a financial position and taught me how to save and position myself. The economy's completely changed. I told him I was making almost $100,000 a month before. Now it's almost half of that. So if I didn't do that, I would be fucked right now if it wasn't for Ben's advice.
You already sold a Lamborghini, right?
I did.
All right, but Saeed did tell me you bought a Maybach, okay? But you pocketed some of the money, right?
Yeah, of course.
We'll talk later.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, he's like having the kid that just wants to spend money, man.
I can't help being Irish.
He loves life. He loves life. And I don't knock him. Believe me, I don't. I love nice shit too, but you gotta have a plan. Number one. And I'm not being, it's just constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
Make the fucking bed, God damn it. It looked like you just got laid in the fucking thing. Put a nice bedspread on there.
Saeed didn't make the bed? Right now, I'm trying to surround myself with people I love and things that I love, you know, because I don't need to work for money anymore. So I'm starting a clothing line and a perfume line. It's called Victory Brand Jeans.
Do they come in 48s?
I'm going to say yes just for you. We'll make it custom just for you.
Listen to this. There is a huge market for big and tall. But, you know, you can only go to DXL. They're always gone. If you're not there as soon as the shipment comes in, I told the clerk, I said, you know what? You're calling other guys at my size and telling them when the stuff comes in. Because every time I come here, there's no 48s. What's going on? So I ended up slipping a guy $50, and then whenever something really good comes into the 48, he calls me up. I see a guy who knows how to make money, baby. But none of us are perfect. He likes to spend it too. But you had your good times. You had the Lamborghini. You had the $1 million condo. You enjoyed it. It was an experience. But now you're getting a little old.
Time to grow up.
It's time to stack that money.
It's time to be more Jewish and less Irish.
Exactly. The Irish like to party.
The fucking Irish.
There you go. But you got
money.
Anybody that has a tattoo around their neck, you gotta be. It's just, it's scary as fuck, isn't it, or what? I mean, are you gonna fuck with a guy that has a fucking tattoo on his neck?
Oh, come on.
He's telling you right now, fuck with me, motherfucker. I mean, that takes balls. If you like it and you love it, and God bless you.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it is scary as fuck when you meet people.
I mean, I get that vibe.
But it's good, because you know what? It's a deterrent for people fucking with you.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a lot of assholes out there that would just not want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a fucking tattoo on my neck, because I'm tired of people fucking with me. Here we are. We got John Nigerian here. It doesn't get any bigger than that. If you need to know anything about stock options, trading, this is the man, all right? And you know what I really respect about people like him? Okay, he teaches people, he helps people, he changes people's lives. That's what I love, and that's what I try to do in real estate. But this man here is the true legend, and I'm honored to meet him here today. And thank you for this book, and it's signed. I couldn't ask for more.
Remember, folks, you can get a free book. See, Ben got a special book, but you guys can get a free book if you go to itsnotanoption.com. You can get a free book. They'll charge you $8 for shipping because I don't run the post office. But other than that, Ben, great to be here with you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And you got to admit, he's the better looking one. We're going to the MGM Mansion, the most exclusive place to have the finest whining and dining, baby. Carla loves really nice places to wine and dine. Here we are at the MGM Mansion in Las Vegas. Thanks to Brooklyn Mike, he goes a guy. Compliments of the chef. Salads and cocktail. Look at this, baby. Oh, I don't like capers. Nah, really? Really? Too late. I haven't missed it. And now we're having the wonderful entree. We have Dover sole, straight out of England, baby. And Rafal, Mr. Big Shot's having big steak ribeye. Maybe he'll even share. That's delicious. How did you like it?
I love it.
It was fabulous. Everything from the appetizers all the way to the dessert. And don't forget, you can get me on the phone. Go to benmal.com. Consult with Ben. Adios, amigos.